One Question is brought to you by Turnkey Search, a top industry search firm since 1996.
Well, this past year we've had a tremendous year. We went 9-4, played in the conference championship game, as well as went to a bowl game, first time in 4 years. So that's the narrative. We had a great product to put on the field, but with that came a lot of tangible things that we had to do as a department. Obviously, this past year we had a 25% swing uptick in home attendance, which resulted in almost 7,000 more fans per game. We led Conference USA in this. A lot of these things can be contributed to two different campaigns that we put together. One of those being a campaign that we called Rocktober. We had 3 home games in the month of October, so we took that over. Our home football stadium is nicknamed The Rock, so it just worked out perfectly. This campaign was a 20-day, Monday through Friday, online-only special where we were able to do some pretty revolutionary different ticket ideas, such as name your ticket price. The price was based on a weather forecast, if it was going to rain or not rain. We did yard line seating, so if you said the 50-yard line, that was $50. If you said at the 1-yard line, it was $1. 5-yard lines, $5, those type of deals. We did an all-you-can-eat section. We also lowered a youth price. So we did all of this in the hope to generate buzz, create revenue, drive attendance, and also to collect data. I mean, that is the key that we're looking for. We also did another campaign called Sellout Saturday. We had 3 weeks to do. Our stadium holds about 36,000. Typically in the month of November, we do not receive great attendance. The weather starts souring a little bit. You have rain. You also have it becomes cold. It's deer season. It's hunting season. A lot of those narratives played into this. And we did a sellout Saturday. We had some incentives for season ticket holders and donors, as well as we did some very unique ticket prices and things like that. And what we were able to do is we had right at 30,000 people in a 36,000 seat stadium, which typically we would only have 20 in the month of the month of November. So huge deal. But how does this parlay? How does this translate into us to be able to keep that momentum going? Keep those extra 7,000 fans that we gained this year, that 25%. And there are a few things that we put into place. One of those is we took a very strategic look at our season ticket pricing and how we were going to structure that. We've also opened up our season tickets earlier than we ever have. So in the month of December, when we're selling bowl tickets, when people are calling us about tickets to the conference championship game to go up against Western Kentucky, we're able to sell season tickets. That was a huge part of it, and we're going to continue to roll that out in a very, very aggressive way. But being able to have season ticket prices already readily available for people to go ahead and purchase them, you're getting a jump on it right now. So that's the first thing. The second one is we gleaned a lot of information from the 2 different campaigns that we put out. And one of those was that we need to have more options in different ticket sections. So every seat in the lower deck doesn't need to cost the same, or the end zone or the upper deck. And one of those things, we took a very strategic plan and we looked at, and so we've created 2 new family plans. We've also created a lower deck section that typically goes unsold because it's in the visitor section that we can do different pricing. And again, whatever price point that you say that seat's worth, or that ticket, you also have to realize it's what the fans purchase. And so when we did this, some of the tickets prices fell, but some of them stayed the same, and some of them went up because the demand, the supply and the demand does that. So we came up with 3 or 4, maybe 5 different ticket packages that are based on section and sectional seating inside our stadium that we're using this year. We opened up our season ticket package much earlier, and then there's a few other things that we're going to do. We're going to be extremely aggressive in telling our story, communicating that last year we had the most win turnaround, and not only in Conference USA, but in Division I football, going from 3 wins to 9 wins. So that narrative is hugely important. So we're going to be able to tell our story, be able to brand ourselves, and we're going to be able to highlight the success of our team, as well as our fans. And so everyone wants to support a winner. Everyone wants to be part of this program. So those are the things that we're going to continue to do. And then also, last year and moving forward, we had tons of success with different theme and group tickets, from youth football that sold thousands of tickets to an education day that we started and we really got the whole community around that, again, sold thousands of tickets. And so we're going to hit this with numerous different points where we're going to attack it from a group standpoint, from a theme standpoint. We're going to attack it from a different, the actual price in the sections on the stadium. We're going to attack that. We're going to have a lot longer time to be able to sell tickets, and we're going to aggressively tell our story. So that's the way that we're going to be able to keep the pendulum moving forward for Southern Miss football.
And that's today's One Question, brought to you by Turnkey Search, a top industry search firm since 1996. One Question is designed to give D1 Ticker subscribers valuable insights on how executive leaders in college athletics think about key issues on their respective campuses, in their departments, or within their leagues and conferences. One Question is brought to you by Turnkey Search, a top industry search firm since 1996.